But Inglis, ahead of his 32nd origin, believes the huge challenge he faces will be made easier by veteran fullback Billy Slater's return from a hamstring injury. Queensland are still yet to give the green light to prop Dylan Napa, whose troublesome ankle will be assessed after the Maroons fly into Sydney from the Gold Coast camp on Friday afternoon. Inglis said the fiery prop may even be given until the captain's run to prove his fitness for Game 2. However, Inglis was more focused on inspiring the Maroons as they look to keep the series alive and extend the stunning run of 11 series wins in 12 years. Inglis said it was important his team understood what was on the line as they looked to maintain the Midas touch in the first year without retired greats Cameron Smith, Jonathan Thurston and Cooper Cronk. Personally, this is probably my biggest Game 1 will ever play in the Queensland jersey, Inglis said, going in as captain. And 1-0 down, it's challenging. I just need my team to understand how important this game is. Inglis has been buoyed by the return of Slater, who was a last-minute withdrawal from Game 1. Slater has trained strongly this week on the Gold Coast and will line up for his 30th game for Queensland, finally kick-starting his swan song Origin series. Inglis said Queensland showed how much they missed Slater when they made the huge mistake of overlooking him for Game 1 last year, when NSW claimed a record 28-4 win at Suncorp Stadium. We lost more than 100 games of experience in Game 1. Bill will help enormously, Inglis said. You saw last year when they made a massive mistake on Queensland's behalf in Game 1, but he came back in Game 2 and you saw the difference he made. Bill is an exceptional player, one of a kind, and I don't think you'll see another player like Bill in the next 10 years or so. The only lingering fitness concern is Sydney Roosters fire Brandon Napa, despite the forward completing both opposed sessions at the Maroons' Gold Coast camp this week. Melbourne's Tim Glasby is on standby for Napa. Inglis was confident Napa would play but conceded the prop would be reassessed after they fly into Sydney. Queensland coach Kevin Walters, Kevy, can give him until the last minute at the captain's run, but we will see how we go after the flight, see if it swells or something like that, he said.